internet. So I know that a lot of you have been asking for a braces update since I have been going through Incognito treatment for almost 13 months now. I have an update for you, which is that I'm done. So I still have my braces on right now as I'm speaking. Tomorrow is such an exciting day because at 9 a.m. I'm having my braces removed. So because I probably was not gonna be up in time and ready to film the whole lot, I thought I would sit down and do a quick intro tonight, so the day before I have my lingual braces removed. So I don't know whether you have been watching my previous videos on Incognito. Just a short intro. I had really crooked teeth for a long time. I am 24 now. I started my treatment when I was 23. I'll insert some photos here of what my teeth looked like right when I got braces put in. So I think I took them a few days right after I had my lingual braces put in. They are awkward, gory photos because taking photos of the inside of your mouth, which is what you have to do if you want to show photos of lingual braces since they go on the inside, it's not the prettiest, but part of the purpose of this video, of this series of videos, and I'll link them all up here, is just to be really honest, because if you guys are watching this, you obviously have some kind of interest in dental treatment, in braces, or something of that nature, and there is absolutely no point to this video if I'm not going to actually show you anything. So here are the photos. Progressed really fast, so within about 2 months I could already see my teeth were moving. Part of the advantage of Incognito treatment is it's just as strong as regular braces treatment as opposed to Invisalign, which can't treat really severely crooked teeth. I wish somebody had told me that a few years ago because I did try Invisalign before trying Incognito lingual braces and it did not work for me at all. It did nothing. I never actually should have even been allowed to get Invisalign. So thankfully the Incognito treatment has worked. I don't have a perfect bite, but that was not ever the point of the treatment. It was to appear, you know, visually straight and to create a good bite that is comfortable and functional and, you know, compatible with good overall oral health, because you don't want to have any pain, sleeping, any kind of grating with your teeth. Those are all bad things that you don't want to create by straightening your teeth. And talking to a number of orthodontists, which I recommend doing before you decide on one, definitely inform me about how important that is. So I'm going to show you a couple more photos that I think are interesting. Here is a before and after of my face. I'm just smiling without teeth showing before and just a few days ago at the end of my treatment. And I think it's interesting to look at because I was told that how your jaw fits together affects how you look, and I have gotten a year older obviously since those faces were taken, but I don't think that accounts for the whole change, so I think that's really interesting. I didn't have any tooth matter removed at all for this treatment. Sometimes people do recommend that. I recommend making sure that that is absolutely necessary before you go for that, because I don't think it was for my case. We definitely achieved a really straight look without filing down my teeth at all or removing any of my back teeth at all either. So definitely always get a second opinion, even a third or a fourth. I definitely did. I'll include the information for my orthodontist down below because I was really happy with my treatment. It was over on Broadway here in Vancouver, which is where a lot of dental and medical specialists kind of are. In short, I know that you guys are going to ask me what the treatment was actually like if you don't go and watch my other videos. If you want more information on the experience of the treatment, you definitely should watch those. In a nutshell, lingual braces are harder to get used to than regular braces. There are some lisping issues that vary from patient to patient. I think that you can hear that my voice has a very slight lisp when I pronounce my S's. I think that it's not so pronounced pronounced that if you didn't know me before my treatment, you wouldn't necessarily notice. You would probably just think that that's how I talk, and that's definitely kind of what's been told to me. I have noticed that if I do a lot of speaking on a day, let's say have an interview or a lot of meetings with people, at the end of the day I will definitely feel a little tired around my jaws. Things will just kind of feel a little bit sore. So that's a downside. Another downside is sometimes you can break your braces, but that's the case with regular braces as well, and then you have to go back and get them fixed, but it was never a big hassle for me. It only happened once. And definitely there is more rubbing and soreness, I would say, with lingual braces than there are for regular braces. I never found it debilitating. I just found that sometimes it was annoying because you then have to put wax on it, and sometimes that wax just doesn't stay put. It just kind of, you eat it or swallow it, or you just can't get it to stay where it's supposed to be. So that's annoying, although they have gotten better at making better wax solutions. One recommendation if you do get lingual braces is to ask for a Gishy Goo, which is kind of the new generation silicone wax for braces that works better. And I'm so excited to get them removed for sure, which means that they aren't, you know, invisible in your life, but it's also not been like I'm counting down the days and it's been like this terrible thing. I would say that it definitely was not as bad as I thought it would be. I know for sure, maybe because of the nature of this channel, for sure it was one of my concerns that they would be visible. The answer to that is that your top lingual braces will never be visible to anybody that's not a contortionist, and your bottom lingual braces will be visible if you are kind of tilting your head back or opening your mouth really wide, maybe while you're eating. Somebody will be able to see them. I think when I watch the footage of my videos, I can definitely sometimes see them when I speak. At the back here, you can kind of see the metal on the lower part of my teeth. I'll check in with you tomorrow after they've been removed, and I'll show you my retainer and kind of explain how that works a little bit. And for sure, I'll say this again at the end of this video probably, but any questions that you have on dental orthodontic treatment that you think I could answer, given the experience that I've shared with you, I would love to answer, and I'd love to talk to you guys about it. So make sure that you leave those in the comments down below, and I will see you tomorrow. So everything is off. I'm so happy and excited. If I had to describe in a nutshell what it feels like to get your braces off or have them off, my mouth just feels so gummy because I can feel my gums properly for the first time in over a year, because the lingual braces basically sit, well, not on top of your gums, but above them, so your tongue can't feel them anymore, so things just taste really nice. My mouth feels huge because lingual braces do take up some space in your mouth, and I'm just so excited at how well the treatment went. I could tell that my dentist was really happy and pleased with the result, and it was just a really nice, exciting moment overall. So just to get into the technicalities a little bit, I wasn't sure how they were going to remove the braces exactly, but if you are curious, it's the simplest thing ever. They just have special pliers and they just pop them right off with those pliers. Then the next step is they just polish off whatever glue is left on the upper and lower inside of your teeth. That didn't take very long. It's kind of a dusty process, so it's not the most pleasant, but none of it was really painful. I'd say my teeth feel a little bit sensitive, kind of like how whitening makes some people's teeth feel, or if you had like a really thorough cleaning. That's kind of how my teeth feel right now. I do sort of wish that the latter part of this video could be a better indication of the difference in my voice. I don't know whether you can actually hear a difference because it's my voice. It's really hard for me to tell. I don't think it's the best indication just because I can feel that I'm getting a cold, so I feel a little bit congested, like right here. So my voice may actually be less clear than when I talked to you guys yesterday. I don't know. But hopefully you guys can let me know either in this video if you can hear a difference, or in my upcoming videos. Hopefully you'll keep watching as to whether you can hear a change in my voice, in my lisp, anything like that. So let me tell you a little bit about the retainer process, because that is kind of the most obvious and important thing for me to talk about in this after video. And then after I'm done talking about the retainers, I will show you some photos of what the inside of my mouth looks like, because I know you're dying to see that. What my orthodontist recommended and what I decided to go with is to have double retainers. So the first and permanent set is just bonded to the inside of my 4 front teeth, upper and lower. That's basically just a really thin wire that's bonded onto your teeth, and it just stays on there forever. It does make cleaning your teeth a little bit more difficult, but certainly not as difficult as having lingual braces. And the nice thing is it's just on there, you don't take it off, you can eat with it, and it will keep those teeth from moving so that you don't even need to worry about that. And then I want to show you the second set of retainers, which are to wear as much as possible during the day and then at night as well for the first period after having my braces removed. Here they are. I picked out a pink case. They had like every color of the rainbow, which was kind of fun. This is the upper. You can see it looks pretty much exactly like Invisalign braces. It just has a little bit more of a gum part to it, but it's similarly really thin and light. And here's the lower part that goes on my lower teeth. Those are my removable retainers, and now I would like to show you the final finish, the great finale, which is a close-up photo of my mouth and my teeth and how straight they are. Hopefully you can see the upper and lower bonded retainers so you can have an idea of what those look like. That is it for this particular little journey in my life. Thank you so much for following along my tooth straightening incognito lingual braces process. It has been a process. It was totally worth it. I'm so happy with the results. And like I know I already said, any questions that you guys have, please leave them below, because I had nobody to talk to that I knew had gone through this process. I just had to Google it, which is really not the same as kind of talking to someone and having like a video to look at too, I think, which is why I decided to make this series. Hopefully you guys found it helpful or interesting if you're considering going through orthodontic treatment, and I will see you guys in my next video.